Hey everybody, and welcome to Kevin Kraut Uncut. It was week 8. Am I getting that right, y'all? Week 8 of the SEC Pick'ems. And it should be interesting for South Carolina. And Clemson. Don't forget Clemson. They have a very interesting game coming up. I might even do NCAA games too. It's week 10 for NCAA, but week 8 for SEC. Okay, the SEC games. Okay, Miami versus NC State. I'm going with Miami, Florida, the Hurricanes. You have BYU versus Boise State. I'm going with BYU. You have Liberty versus Virginia Tech. I'm going with Virginia Tech. You have SMU versus Temple. I'm going with SMU. Michigan versus Indiana. I'm going with Indiana. Arizona State versus USC. I'm going with Arizona State. West Virginia versus Texas. I'm going with Texas. UMass versus Marshall. I'm going with Marshall on this one. Kansas versus Oklahoma. I'm going with Oklahoma. Houston versus Cincinnati. I'm going with Cincinnati. And now some SEC teams. Florida versus Georgia. I'm going with Georgia. Purdue versus Wisconsin. That's not SEC, that's Big Ten. I'm going with Wisconsin on this one. Oklahoma State versus Kansas State. I think that's the Big 12. I'm going with Kansas State. And an SEC game, Texas A&M versus South Carolina. I don't think South Carolina will win against Texas A&M. I am going with Texas A&M on this one because, as you saw last time, LSU beat the mess out of South Carolina. If South Carolina does nothing to change their quarterback and their defense, they have no chance. Of course, a new coach. Baylor versus Iowa State. Let's go with Baylor. Stanford versus Oregon. I'm going with Oregon. Clemson versus Notre Dame. That one will be a good one, I believe. I'm going with Notre Dame on this one. Clemson is struggling against bad teams. But still winning, but there's going to be that one team that's going to shut them out. Or shut them down, I mean. Not shut them out, but the reason why I say Notre Dame is they look different this year. They look better this year. Comment down below if you think Notre Dame will win or Clemson. Clemson struggled against Boston College and they struggled against Syracuse. They still won, but they struggled big time. And you have the Rutgers versus Ohio State. I'm going with Ohio State. You have South Alabama versus Coastal Carolina. I am going with Coastal Carolina. They could be the next South Carolina team that wins something. Coastal Carolina. I had to say. They are doing really well this year. And that is all for the games for this coming Saturday and Friday. Comment down below who you think will win against South Carolina and Texas A&M. I don't think South Carolina will solve their problems. They are struggling too. They struggled against a team that got rid of 43 players in the NFL for LSU. That's pretty sad. And comment down below and share this video. And like and subscribe to the channel. I tell you, Coastal Carolina is playing really well this year. Were they 5-0 or 6-0, something like that? That's really well. That's really good. It's better than what South Carolina's done this year. They're 2-3. Something's got to give up South Carolina. South Carolina's never beaten Texas A&M. I don't think they've beaten them since they joined the SEC. And I've been to a Texas A&M game, and we struggled against them. What's that? Texas A&M is 7th in the country, or in the SEC. Yeah, I don't feel a whole lot of confidence on beating Texas A&M. No, I really don't. And they got a good coach, which I wish that South Carolina had a good coach. Comment down below if you think Will Muschamp should be fired, and we should keep Mike Bobo, as head coach, and get a new defense coordinator. I think. And should we get rid of Ray Tanner? Should we get rid of him? I look for a new administrator. A director, I mean. There's a lot of changes that need to be gone on this team. Comment down below. And like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see y'all later. Look for more videos coming up. And challenges. Food challenges. I'll see y'all later. Bye.